Yeah, exactly. So my point is, we gotta figure out something before it gets to that point. We ain't gonna keep building jails. We ain't gonna keep sorting them out. Oh, he did half of the crime. He did whole of the crime.
No. So I wanna clarify that for our people that's listening, because if our panel can't hear us, they gotta be able to understand where we coming from. So when we say put these people in the proper placement, I'm gonna give you an example. Everything ain't so plain. So you take a kid who grew up in a neighborhood and his mom might have been messed up. His living situation might not been yours, mine, or Sharif's. And he in survival mode. He don't know a lot. He's 18, he's deemed an adult, but he's a child in my eyes. Mm-hmm. His option right now to feed him or whoever else in his house, even if it's just him, his option might be the hustle. Mm-hmm. Of course, there's way more options. But he don't know a lot of them. Yeah, the ones he know and the ones that's right in front of his face is survive. I'm going to go out here and sling coke. Mm-hmm. Or heroin or whatever the drug is that's popping in that particular environment. He in survival mode. At the end of the night, he's a victim as well. Because he's in that environment that's getting preyed on. Them drugs is getting put in there. He ain't asking to do that. He ain't asking them drugs to get there. He don't have no control on them getting there. He is a victim. He's a victim of his environment. Mm-hmm. Yes, a product of his environment. Mm-hmm. So you take this same kid who is hustling out of survival and he get caught with an ounce or whatever, and you tell me this kid's supposed to be upstate with a dude who murdered 15 dudes and cellmating with him like he the same cat. That don't even make sense. You cannot put a kid who sold dope in the same facility as a guy who then murdered 15 people and say they're the same type of criminal. Do that even make sense?
I think there's gonna be variances, but for real, honestly, I ain't with none of that you just said, because I'm not with the excuses.
No. I'm not saying.
What I'm saying is, you say he a victim of society and
no. Let's throw the towel in real fast. We did not say he didn't commit a crime. We're showing the difference between criminals.
I understand that.
Should he be locked up in the same facility as a guy who murdered 5 people and he sold 3 bags of coke? Is he the same criminal?
Honestly, I can't say no or yes, because those are the type of people that the next crime be something worse. Then they go in. Then the next crime be something worse.
It could be. We don't know that. That'd be us being real cerebral. Like we can't do that. We got to deal with the situation at hand. Or I'll be like, we got to deal with what did he do today?
I don't know.
What did he do today? Like you can't convict him for crimes he hadn't done yet. Like that's kind of crazy.
What about the people that said that ain't do nothing?
That's my point. So we gonna put them in there. Should they be locked up with the murderers and they ain't did nothing?
See, like real murderers, like those people who like I said, if you got 20 people, it's 2 hardcore motherfuckers. Everybody else is just they floating by. I don't think you should put those weak and timid and meek persons with those strong personalities of people who will pretty much annihilate those people and make them do whatever they want them to do.
Because they drunk. They was driving drunk. You understand what I'm saying? It's 2 different crimes. I think drunk drivers should be locked up with fucking drunk drivers. I think murderers should be with murderers. I think rapists might need to be over there with murderers. I think they the same type of crime. But when you're talking about somebody stole something from fucking Walmart, you put him in jail with a person who murdered and raped. I mean, it's not even the same people. I'm not saying they don't need to be, they crime shouldn't be acknowledged, but I'm saying put them over there with the rest of the thieves, man.
And another thing, what is the purpose of jail? The purpose of jail is to rehabilitate. It's not to sit in here for the rest of your life.
It's to rehabilitate
you. But if you put me like the Khalif Broder story, young guy stole a book bag, couldn't get out of prison, wound up on Rikers Island, and while on Rikers Island, he experienced some shit that I don't think nobody in this room could handle. You know what I mean? You somewhere on foreign land, not foreign land, but I'm saying Rikers Island's foreign land. You don't know the code, you don't know how the shit go. And every day you got this gang fucking with you, that gang fucking with you. That shit drove that man crazy. Cause all he did was steal a book bag. I'm just trying to get a book bag.
Right.
I ain't trying to be a part of this set and that set. I made a dumb move. I got a $200 bill. I can't get out. I ain't got nobody to get me out because my family system not right. I can't get out of it.
Right.
So I should be subjected to some animals. Like real shit, because like it's some people who go into jail and start gelling. They lose their common sense and be like, yo, I'm on survival mode. I'm head. I'm yard out, whack. I got an elbow, which you know what I mean. I got life, so I don't care. How a guy who just did some shoplifting going to relate to him? Unless that guy's ready to go crazy and kill this guy, unless he's just going to be like sunk into the back of himself and kill himself. Everybody can't stand the tides.
Right.
Some people know how to survive, and other people.
It's not even just know how to survive. I give you an example. You steal a book bag, right? You should go to the jail with people who stole book bags. But you get in the jail with lifers. These dudes are in here for life. There's nothing going to get them out of here. So their mindset is totally different from a person who's working to get out of there.
Yes.
So meaning this dude deserved to get, because most of the time you even getting raped or
I
murdered in there.
thought that was like a policy anyway. Like the lifers wasn't in the same population with people that was, short time. I thought that was the system.
In
Well,
different
well, in
instances,
different instances, yeah.
things get blended, and that's
Right,
why I'm
right,
saying
right.
that, and that's why we both saying like, no, the jail for the hardcore should be the jail for the
Right.
hardcore. The jail for the guys that's it could be damn near this the 1 to 3 jail, this the 5 to 10 jail, this the 10 to 30 jail, this the life
I
jail.
get that. I just
Right.
don't know
Those
how you
jails
could
already-
decipher who is those people and who is not.
I mean, can you tell who everybody personality is? No, because somebody who can have a light sentence, but who's really
Crazy.
really crazy. That's true. But when you putting like when
I
you
guess
just
you gotta
put it,
do the best
when
thing
you
you can
when
do.
you when you put it in just as Royal Rumble survival of the fittest, because that's what happens the further you go upstate. Once you start really getting them numbers, that's that survival of the fittest. You know what I mean? And everybody ain't fit for it. And even when they make it out, because of some of the things that happen, them dudes' minds is warped. You know what I mean? You got guys that come home still taking that same medication they had to take in jail to go to sleep. Now they out here talking to themselves. Guys young, and you see him, you like, damn, what happened to him? A good friend of mine, it happened to him. Crazy, warped. Actually went to high school with him. Real shit. Like, his brain is warped now.
Yeah.
I see him walking up and down Broad and Lehigh, Broad and Erie, selling CDs with no CDs in them. And nobody even listening to CDs no more.